you guys. It's damp and wet here, and I forgot my cigarette. Now I have to go get my cigarette. I know. Yes, I know. I have a pretty friend. I have a pretty friend. Is you gonna stay? So, as most people know, I do Facebook a lot. And people are still fighting causes. And people are still getting caught in this third dimensional delusional realm. Because it's gotta be their way. Oh, if I had my way, we'd all be in a fifth dimension already who has the conscious sense to know to not carry their shit with them. Because that's just what it is. We're here in this fourth dimension, third dimension, 2 dimension, 1 dimension. And if we carry all this aggravation, bedlam, and bullshit with us in our minds from our hearts, of being hateful to others who, because they're only doing what they feel is best for what they can do, and when things are not going as well as they would like it to because of, hey, it's all out of our control, people. The only thing we can do is learn how to react in a safe and calm manner for our own inner being. And then if that happens, then everything outside of us happens that way. A friend of mine emailed me, and she wants to do a 7 o'clock prayer. 7 p.m. Everybody prays for Mother Earth. I think that's a great idea. To me, I called it the hum. Let's hum Mother back to where she needs to be, and where we could ascend to a much happier, peaceful place than where we've been. But it is all of how we take it personal or not. Other people, conditions beyond our control, to condemn, condone, and to actually believe and think that we don't have the power behind our thoughts, that if we're angry, more anger gets made, and then guess what? What we give, we will receive. So if like attracts like, and we do take all this personally, and we make it all our mission to be angry, ugly, and upset, then how could we not think that that stuff's gonna come around us? That is beyond my idea of knowing. Yay, the AC just stopped. I didn't even recognize it was on because everything has its ways and means and measures of whatever it is to be here. Even the total torture of the Gulf of Mexico and that kind of bullshit. I mean, when we can go within ourselves and know that if we are peace, unconditional love, and the way that we are is the way outside us, yay, people, get your heads out of your asses. Don't take the little things personally either. Stop the damning. Avoid the stupidity. Don't just be mindful, full of crap that's gonna hurt you, create illness around you, call it to you, or create fights with other people that you really just probably don't want to have or do. When you're full of the joy of being who you are here on this planet at this time, then all kinds of good things will come to you and come around you. But it is up to your choice of being. It is up to your choice of having what you put out there. So everybody beware. Be aware. Yes, Mother is shaking, rattling, and rolling. I don't think there's one plate on this planet right now that hasn't had a major occurrence. And they might just get bigger. And our best thing is to send them prayers, huh, Birdie? Send them prayers. Send us all prayers. There's the 7 o'clock pray-in, okay, people? Give thanks, no matter what it is. Even if you're in a pile of shit, it's always good to give thanks. Because one thing, shit tilled into the garden actually grows new, beautiful things. Everything can be a food, not a poison. If we can change our perspectives on how we're looking at it, how we're seeing it, how we're taking it as something that is directed at us. Well, if it's directed at us, we kind of like called it to us. It's something we must face to see. Now, like my 2 years here, why am I not where I was? I was always in control of everything that had occurred because I knew and know how to make these things occur and happen. But the way that the economy is going, which is also another false reality of all the bullshit that's going on, is hurting everybody because everybody believes in the old lie. The old lie. And until we make and understand that it is a lie, that we don't need all these man-made bullshit things that have been brought to us. We are here under creator-made things. The flowers, the birds, the herbs, the love from other human beings and animals unconditionally. Even though the kitty's not used to being loved on, she gave me a few seconds of warm fuzzies. And the warm fuzzies are the most important thing that we need to provide out here for the rest of everybody else. There is pain because of fear. There is illness because of pain, because of fear. There is so much going on that people are being mindless and not understanding of what it is that is going on. If we can transmute all poisons by our thoughts, actions, and deeds, then we all better get through it now. In earth as in heaven. It's not a faraway place. It's a within place. Our heavens are what we think and believe and what we carry with us. Does it look like I just got up? Well, probably. Oh well. It's a beautiful day no matter what. You okay?
Yeah, just getting some action.
Nice. Well, you know your book is on the table under your script, right?
Oh, I have my book.
Oh, okay. Well, then the spare book is on the dining room table with your thing on
I
it.
think it's not my book.
Oh, really?
No, my book I have with me.
Okay. Gee, I'll have to look at it. It might be somebody else's book. Have fun, darling.
I think the one that's
Okay, well, tell me all about your miracles later. It's an interesting phenomenon, the Course in Miracles, a book that we go through and that we read, and it does give some insights. If anybody's looking for a different perspective on things so then they can change their existence, to go within, to understand what the rules maybe are. Even though it seems like rules get in the way and occurrences happen because of definites or other things of that nature, but it tells you how to get rid of fear, how to eliminate the occurrences that are harming us, and to understand that we are under universal law and divine right order, so you might as well live by the will of those than our inner wills, because our inner will is only here to classify, clarify, and to categorize where things in our minds are to be to go. And let's put them all on the good side. Let's put them all on the fun side. Let's make them to where we can share the reality of the quest of what humanity is here supposedly to do. To wake up to know that we have been under a false illusion for a long time, willing to hurt ourselves for somebody else's idea. Well, I'm not going there. I have 3 degrees, and I'm not able to use any of them. So where'd my education go? It still went from within. Even though I have an architecture degree, I can build a house if I had to. Yeah, no problem. I have a commercial art degree, but I'm not going to lie for these people who want to manipulate and coerce people into spending their hard-earned illusionary money for some product that probably doesn't even work. And for my BA in art, I did get to use, because I taught elementary school, until they started telling me that I have to teach them what they want me to teach them, instead of the truth behind the education of how to provide, expand, and share with others, you know. And it was just like, okay, I can't live up to other people's expectations either, because I was put in a play at one time to be the Wicked Witch of the Oz. And I can't be a Wicked Witch. I don't want that out there. I can't even cackle on cue. I just can't. And I will harm nobody, if at all my intent is to harm nobody. I will talk them out of it. Or whichever, I mean, it doesn't matter. But I have not carried any of the past with me to today. I have not but forgiven those people who didn't know how they were acting and what they were doing if they did harm me. I mean, this journey is not to carry our past into our present to uncreate a better future, okay? So, as my housemate came in and gathered apples, and he's going to his regular Sunday Course of Miracles group, which is really nice, because he is a very good guy. A very good guy. And he's got a big heart. And he's helped my ass for, what, almost a year now? So I owe him a lot, in my mind, in my heart. Not that we don't share and that we don't give each other support, because we do. I mean, he's trying his best for all of us, because we have a house of misfits. And it's a shame we're going to lose our youngest misfit, but that's alright. He hasn't got the drift of understanding what it is that we really are here trying to do as a community. And when that happens, it's just very, very sad. Oh boy, here comes the air conditioner again. It's 68 degrees out. Why would you need an air conditioner? That's our our basement cohabitants. Better cold than hot, I guess. But for everything, I mean, I had to move the hummingbird feeder because that air conditioner irritated them that much because of the fumes. But that's okay, because my hummingbirds are coming back because they know I love them. And they represent joy. And they are the prettiest little things you've ever seen. So when you can share with an open heart, and you can live with unconditional love, and share unconditionally no matter what, because the sparrows are provided for. The things are occurring for a good purpose of reason, even if we can't see but fire, brimstone, and hell. And even if we have to go through it, we have to have our inner unconditional love for ourselves and everything and everybody else that's going to be going through it too. So I think my biggest thing today, this morning, was, as I'm sitting on a plastic bag, because we did get rain. Thank goodness the sun is shining again. And I wish that people who needed the rain could get the rain that we're getting as well. I will share the rain. if we can share the rain. So, as the earth changes are here among us, and we really shouldn't be taking them personal, doesn't mean we can't prepare, guys. You know, have stored water, etc., etc. But you need to be prepared more within than more without, okay? To understand that you shouldn't take any of this personal. We all came here at this time unconsciously, here now, for these changes and reasons, okay? Like, how many lifetimes have we worked towards to get here? So we are at our highest value to the point of where we can ascend to go on to another level. And there are many levels. Many levels this way, many levels that way. And this is what we're here to do, is share the vibrations of the levels so everybody can come up at the same time. Everybody. It is what it is, whatever. One of these days I will do that video. And I just want everybody to recognize what irritates them. And you need to go a little deeper inside yourself, wondering why they irritate you. I mean, until we can get to the root causes of why we feel in certain ways and why we behave in certain ways, etc., etc., they're still going to be here amongst us. Like my rocking. All I can think of is that my rocking was because at one time I was in the prayer things, and that's all you do is you rock and you pray and you learn the words and you're repetitive and you're repetitive. Not to mean to say that I got anything exactly out of it, at least to recognize it this in this lifetime, except maybe that's another reason why I rock. Or is it an inner abandonment feeling, since my total young life was full of things that I don't even want to repeat because I don't even want to think about them. But that's alright too. I'm always looking for the joy, the peace, creating tranquility at the best of my ability, so other people can feel and understand, learn, and use those things as well for themselves. Now, what I've learned to know, to understand, is the cosmos is a much bigger playground than we've ever imagined. Being stuck on one little rock is just a whole different consciousness. And we need to expound out to the bigger consciousnesses. Yes, there's other humans bringing us information so we can learn things, and so we can try to, you know, understand why the tolerance is so necessary. And then to share it. It's hard to believe how cold it is out here, considering it's August. But it is. It's chilly out here. But I had to do my venting kind of thing. The venting. So when we see things that don't make us happy, when we feel things that just irritate the living shit out of us, we have to reevaluate and look at it. And let it go. Because if we don't let it go, then we're going to carry it. And then we're going to carry it. And then we're going to carry it. And then it's going to keep testing us to the point of either we're going to lose it, or we're going to try to eliminate it. And sometimes just over-poisoning things and doing stuff like that is not going to make things healthy. Will it take care of the momentary thing? Maybe. But how do you change Mother Nature? How do you? You can't, because even she's going to rebel at the conditions that we've given her to survive through. What a lot we are. I had a friend tell me that we are the parasites, and I can believe that, but we were a planned parasite just like the rest of the parasites. The fleas, the mosquitoes, the ticks, and all the things that we haven't been told about. We were born under a veil of sleeping, so we all must awake. Even if we just awake to our true inner selves, that would be a bigger plus than what's going on now. All these other things that are occurring. So, I guess somebody didn't want to answer the phone, or call, or talk, or whichever. Somebody just called. But I wasn't going to get up and rush for the phone. Thank goodness for caller ID. Heck, I remember the phones used to, wind up on the flipping, on the walls. How about the tin cans? We've come a long way in a big, fast time, and it's all intentional. Since I do astrology, I can see to understand the will behind what the cosmos is trying to do for us, not against us. It's always us who is the against part. It's just that we have to learn to vibrate to the better vibrations that are there to help us get through this. 2012, what a year this is going to be. 2013, we'll see if it comes to be. And if we do go on, we all need to get our heads bigger, better out of our asses, so we can recreate, reestablish, and conform to what it is that we're really here to do. Not what we want, not what we think is so, but what is so. All I can say is may our Creator be proud of us that we are trying as hard as we can, because the cosmology of it is the how we've gotten here is coming to face the light and the truth, and we need to open our hearts, love ourselves, and get through this best that we can. And what is it, like Jimi Hendrix said? We'll see you on the other side. Don't be late. That's cool. So may love, life, and purity, and everything else that's good follow us, so we can have a better tomorrow, a better next hour, a better moment now. Peace.